After 1 month with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, here's my final verdict. With the exception of an occasional software glitch here and there, the iPhone 17 lineup finally feels like a tangible upgrade, and not just the same phone repackaged in a different way every single year. That said, if you're upgrading from one of the newer phones like an iPhone 16 Pro or Pro Max, the upgrades won't feel as significant. You'll only really notice them in very fringe case scenarios. For example, the flexibility in the camera settings, the phone being cooler when gaming, or maybe the battery life. But if you're upgrading from an older phone like the iPhone 14 or 15, the difference is going to be night and day. I will say though, it's very difficult to justify a £400 price difference between the iPhone 17 and 17 Pro series this year. Apple has really blurred the line between the base and the Pro models. The base model iPhone 17 now comes with 256GB of storage, improved cameras, better battery life, and a 120Hz refresh rate display right out of the box. All features that used to define what a Pro phone truly was. So it's very difficult to justify a £400 price increase from the iPhone 17 to the 17 Pro Max. The only real difference is the design. We've got all this power with the bigger battery, the A19 chip, vapor chamber cooling, and yet there's nothing we can do with it yet. It almost feels as though the hardware is ahead of the software this year. If I had to take a guess, Apple is setting the Pro iPhones up for something bigger. More than likely, something to do with Apple Intelligence that the base model iPhone 17 won't support. Considering how much Apple harped on about Apple Intelligence for the iPhone 16s and how much of a catastrophic failure it was, I can only imagine they're bringing something big to this year's phones. Funnily enough, they barely mentioned Apple Intelligence at all during this year's Apple event. They're probably just being extra cautious to ensure they don't get any more lawsuits, lost market cap, or unsatisfied customers. But as of right now, the gap between the base model iPhone 17 and the Pro model phones this year is virtually non-existent. However, if Apple does successfully deliver on its AI promises within the next year, we might finally see why the Pro iPhones are truly Pro.